Welcome to Tibalt's Apprentice. We're just jumping right in here. We're not wasting any time. We're going straight for black deck. We're going to look for a couple of combos. We can see what we got going on here. I really like the fact that this enchantment changes to, or rather this creature changes to an enchantment. These are all the same basic cards that you've seen before. We've got our zombie down there, so we can either give minus counters or treasure counters. Treasure counters are probably what we're going for. Hasty boys, gain some life. We're going to do all that stuff. We're going to try to do it as fast as we possibly can. Because, after all, there are goblin decks out there. There's goblin decks and there's life gain decks. We should maybe go for a way of shutting down life gain. But we haven't got that far in our reasoning yet. At the time that I filmed this, we just kind of threw together an idea and kind of built around it and stuff. We're going to make some changes. We don't win every game, but being able to remove a little bit, and with my Doom Demon and sacking everything, I decided to have a Murderous Rider in there just for the fact that we could put something back in our library if we need to give us that one more draw. That changing to an enchantment is freaking awesome. I just love it. We're going to play with some more decks a little bit later on this week. And we are back. We are back from our anniversary. Which, ouch. I did tell you we'd be going for treasures, right? There's a couple of other basic combo pieces in here. But I like this right now. Let's put this on the battlefield. So anyhow, we're back from our vacation a couple of days. We took a couple of days, went to Solvang. If you want to see pictures or any of that stuff, you can check it out on Instagram. Tibalt_apprentice. There we go. I think we know where this is going. I think we're going to wrap it up with this right now. A little bit of mocha. And yeah, I think we got the game cinched up here. Yeah, so anyhow, Halloween was our... Yikes, that's really not good for me. Suddenly the table has turned. Suddenly my confidence is being washed the frick away just that quick. Well, anyhow, let me tell you about Solvang, which is a small Dutch town that's a couple of hours north of California where we live. We are going to be moving to Arizona sometime in the next 6 to 7 months. At least that's the plan. I'm glad to see that it got rid of those cards right away. Let's see if we can start rebuilding just a little bit. Again, I'm going to hang on to that Murderous Rider. There we go. That's all we needed. Sometimes it just takes one more turn. Anyhow, Solvang is a small Dutch town north of where we live. We like to hang out there for just a little bit. And let's move right on to the next game. Let's see where that takes us. See if we can get a few different cards in here. Alright, so Sheoldred, tried and true. Why change what wins, right? Gonna get the Greedy Freebooter out there so we can look at cards. We got our zombie so we get a little bit of life. Rather lose life in the form of 1/1 counters on their end, or treasure counters on mine. I want to get to Sheoldred as quick as I possibly can, because everybody plays removal. Ideally, of course, I want to have that Sheoldred out, and I want to be able to peer into the abyss. But the fact that they can play anything at flash speed, maybe isn't going to make things as simple as I hoped. Are they playing counter spells, though, becomes the question. Alright, we're going to swing in with everything, get as much damage as we can. That incremental value, 1-2 points, they add up. Alright, we'll let that go. And we can always do that at instant speed and in response to something else. Problem is, so can they. They're going to flash that on the board. I'm going to go ahead and commit to it. I want to see what's coming, though. Let's put that in the bottom. Let's get two things that we don't know what they are. Arena, you're screwing me. Screwing me on the land. You know, I know this. I shouldn't say they're screwing me. I should say it's weighted in somebody else's favor. Alright, we did say we're going to draw the counter spells out of their hand as quick as we can. I can loop a few things here if I need to. We'll take a look at this deck a little bit later on, see what's there. But we're gonna draw out the counter spells now if they have it. If they don't, well, that's fine too. Alright. What do you think? Pass the turn? Just pass the turn. Yeah, there you go. Targeted removal. That's also good. Goes into my graveyard, though, so that gives me a chance. There we go. There's my big boy. Can I do it? Yep. Now, this will absolutely bring the counterspell out if they have it. They have to know if I'm willing to commit this much black to the board, they're dead. Did they draw into a counterspell? That's the question. They did not. I think I got it. Oh! Okay, well that's fine. That hits the board first, which means I'll just have more mana for next turn. And we exile down. I should maybe hang on to that and do the Peer into the Abyss if I can. No, 1, 2, 3. No, I can't do it. Let's put this on the board. At this point, we do want to get... yeah. You had two choices. You made the wiser of the two choices, I think. I amuse myself so much. Anyhow, thanks for joining me here. I appreciate that you stuck with it even this long. Like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, you're free to do all of those things. I would say follow me on Instagram. If you, there we go. That's what we want to see. Yeah, we'll do this. Again, draw out that counterspell if they have it. If they don't, well, we're just going to swing in for 6. What do they got? They're doing something. They're scrambling for an answer. They've only got 6 cards, though, so I don't think... Oh, ouch. Oh. Alright, well, okay. Get rid of my graveyard. That's fine. Oh. Yeah, is that going to do anything? I don't think it is. I think we've wrapped up another one. What do you think? Yeah, okay. And we'll do this now. And I really think all I need to do is swing in. They may have something, but let's put everything on the board. Swing in with as much as possible, so even if they block it or have some shenanigans, that's a way to go too. And yeah. Game over, man. Beautiful. I love it. Alright. So, as always, if you're looking for Magic cards, support your local game store. If you don't have one, feel free to go to TCGplayer and put in Dark Ritual and buy some cards from me if you like. You can always do that. Support the channel. Get a free sticker or two. I might be doing 2 of them. I just did a new batch of stickers. They're smaller. I don't like them. I like the 3-inch stickers. I got the 2-inch stickers right now. Do we see anything different? We've already seen this combo. We have yet to cast Appear into the Abyss. I really need to get that out. I might be time to get rid of that. Maybe that doesn't belong in here. Well, I'm glad they're making me throw away my graveyard now before I have one. If they're that eager... There we go. I was going to say, if they're that eager to have me throw stuff away, it means they were short on mana. And we're obviously up against the mill deck. So... Oh, ouch. You know what that means. It means I'm going to have to add something to this deck. that I have in, I'm not going to say all of my decks, but nearly all of my decks. Is this where they... Okay. And Tasha's Hideous Laughter. 30 cards. They just burned through 30 cards in my deck. And there's a couple of more. Arguably, can I get this down? They're at 17. Yeah, these little damage isn't going to do anything. Yeah. And there, was that a Tasha's Hideous Laughter? And, yeah, there it is. Game over. Alright, well, what can you do? That's it. No sense in giving them the finger. They've already got me. So, there's only one thing to do, and you know what that is. You need to go in here, and you need to look for a blessing. Let's get rid of some of these cards that we have 4 of that haven't really served a purpose yet. And now, if we can remember how to spell correctly, we're going to go here, green, there we go. Let's throw a couple of those in. Alright, we will not get milled again, or at least we'll highly cut down on that chance. Highly cut down, that's a horrible sentence. It's good thing I didn't have to write it. Alright, where are we at here? Everything looks good. Up against white. Gonna be lots of board wipes, but I'm okay with that. I'll get value for my creatures. See if it's, is it life? It's gotta be life gain, right? Of course it is, because what else do you play white for if you don't play it for white life gain? Starbucks mocha with mocha peppermint in it. Oh, and you're gonna take my stuff? Well, that's just rude. Alright. I can't believe you guys stayed with me this long. I appreciate that. I hope to give you something worth watching here. I won't be able to do that if they take my stuff away, though. So I better cash it in for cards right now. That Village Rites is just absolutely awesome. More big cards that I know if I'm going to use yet. There are... Let's kill this now. Because lately I've seen a lot of people blinking those, and I don't appreciate that. Surely that's Doomscar that they foretold already. It's mono white. Well, they're going to go for counters and life gain. Let's... I'm not familiar with this, so I'm throwing this out there for all the wrong reasons. I'm throwing it out there because I'm not familiar with it, and yeah, they're going to get rid of it. Now, the only problem is if they do a Doomscar and they kill everything off, I'll get my creatures back, but surely that's not going to happen. But it's not going to matter because I'm going to put them down to a choice. Not even a choice. You got 6 cards left. You better hope you got answers in your hand, buddy. Because otherwise, this is my game. I can see we've got 5 more minutes to go in the video, though, so they're going to drag it out, aren't they? we'll see. Okay, and this is why I have the Murderous Rider in my hand, because exiled. Dang it, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a good play. Fair to middling. Let's do that. Let's get some damage in there. Let's put this down. And what answers do they already have? Do they have any? I don't think so. That Murderous Rider. Oh, some shenanigans here. Let's get this back. Put him on the board. Actually, I finally get to cast. Wait. That didn't work at all. That was horrible and bad. Yeah, that was awful. That was about as anticlimactic as you can get. What the heck? All right, yeah, let's do your stuff. Back on the battlefield. Yep, and oof. It's gone away. It's not coming back. I will get a 4/4 creature, but that means nothing. Alright, this is interesting. Alright, we're going to put this on the board, so if they do kill it, do anything with it, I'll at least get another draw off from it. These blessings in my hand are no good because I've got no creature, or rather no tokens. Ouch. Alright, yep. So let's do this. Alright, this will go into my library. Put this down. Swing in. I'm actually curious as to how this is going to work out now. Yeah, that's fine. And game over, man. Nice. Ooh, that was it. Alright, so this is a ridiculous deck, but let's take a look at it. Yeah, all the standard things you've seen here on this channel before. Lots of basic lands. What do we got here? Anything else that should be changed? I should keep working on this, but maybe I need some Bojuka Bogs just to get rid of, since people are playing Reanimate. That might be a good addition to this. More mana. I think the mana is alright. I don't think anything else needs to be fixed here. I do like the idea of being able to get rid of their cards since so many people are playing Reanimate. Yeah. I didn't like him pulling those angels back out. A little bit of card draw wouldn't be a problem. Wouldn't be bad. I like the idea of being able to get a creature out when everything else gets board wiped. Never underestimate the value of lands that turn into creatures on your turn. It can be difficult to get away with. Anyhow, let's see what we have here. I think that is 3 mana. I'm going to have plenty of swamps. So that the ability to get a creature back might make a difference. Anyhow, that's it. So we'll play with this a little bit more and see how it goes. Thanks for watching. I'm amazed that you stayed as long as you did. If you did, please consider throwing a like, and we'll catch you next time.